This is Yerushalmi Berachos Daf Pei Gimel in the article in the other edition, corresponding to Daf Samach Amud Aleph in the Vilna edition, about 7 lines down past the Mishnah. Beis Shammai Omer is right at the top of the page. Beis Shammai Omer, Kos b'yamino, you hold your cup in your right hand, Shemen arei b'smolo, and you hold the fragrant oil in your left hand. And this fragrant oil evidently was something that they had accustomed to use during their sudos. The Moshe says, so not quite the way it says it here. Our Gemara has it differently, but let's go with our Gemara, not the Yerushalmi Berachos for the time being, lest we gets complicated. The cup in your right, the oil in your left. First you make the bracha on the cup, then you make the bracha on Shemen Arev, which is B'chato Hashem K'rei Melchum Shemen Arev. I think it's Al Shemen Arev, not Bari Shemen Arev. It could be, I don't remember offhand. It's a very rare bracha I haven't made in years. Shemen Arev, the oil in your right hand, and goes to small, and the cup in your left hand. V'oimer, now Shemen Arev, you say the bracha on the oil, the Tachal B'rosh HaShamash, and you spread it on the head of the Shamash. And evidently the Moshe says, I guess you have it literally in your hand, not in a bottle in your hand, and therefore you want to get rid of the fragrance, because the Tamachov is not supposed to go out with fragrance into the marketplace, so therefore you rub it on the head of the Shamash. So the knife for him as well. So then, so you rub it against the wall. Not go out with fragrance. It's an eating. And Rabbi Shazir was waiting on them. All of it tarvem b'chada yada. So Moshe says, all of the tarvem b'chada yada nichnas shuton l'shteim. There came in holding both of them, Yayin Hashem, both the wine and the oil achas in one hand. Finally, Abba Barachana Maze Ayim Yodcha Acheres Kituai. Is your other hand amputated? Shlo Kachta Zebin Chav Shlo Smalecha. Why should you take both in one hand? That's what you can see inside. Amalei Abba Barachana Ma Yodecha Charisa Katin. Is your other hand amputated? Because Ilave Avui, and his father got upset at it. Says the Moshe Barachana Aviv Shlo Abba Koslav. He was angry. Shamalei Bezir Cain. He said, "Lo derech sheva omein m'shamish v'necha." Now, are you saying? And he's being mishamish you. Vochu Kohen, and he's besides the Kohen coming in parak the El. B'halacha gimor Rabbi Zer Kam Mikra Kohen Mokom Levi. He got the second aliyah of Levi. Become Levi plus Yishtash Kohen Kishmuel, and we know you're not allowed to use the Kohen. Make use of a Kohen. And you're also degrading him. Let's say inside now. If I got upset him, it's not enough for you that reveal that you're reclining here. He's standing and serve you. Vote for the more do Kohen. Somebody uses a Kohen, it's as if they commit Me'ilah. And you're saying nasty things to him, literally curses. Gezeira, I decree. Now you did it. You have to. He gets to sit down, and you have to be mishamish him. Okay. How do we know that somebody uses a coin? It's as if they commit milah. Rabbi Yaakov Shem Shmuel Amar Lahem, say to them, Aten Kodesh Lashem. You are Kodesh Lashem, the Kohanim, the Kalim Kodesh, and the vessels are holy. Just like the Kalim of Kodesh, if somebody uses them inappropriately, commits Milah, and Mishtamish Kohen Mar. So to somebody uses the Kohen inappropriately, I guess It was saying even appropriately. In other words, somebody makes use of the coin, it's like Me'ilah. Okay, Beisham Amim, Shaboram, Shaboram, whatever. Beisham here in the says slightly differently in the Vilna and the Art Scroll, but it says here in the Vilna, Pisca Beishamai Omer Shaboram I'll die to the Beishamai. According to the opinion of Beishamai, Asher Bara Priyagafen. You shouldn't say Bore Priyagafen, you say Asher Bara Priyagafen. I'll die to Beisila, according to Beisila, say Bore Priyagafen. Yeah, so it says Gemara, no, it's not comparable because yain is chadesh b'chol shana v'shana. Wine there's a new crop every year, so therefore it's appropriate to say even according to Beishamai borei priyagafen. But aish enem is chadesh b'chol shana. Fire once it's created, It's not a new type of fire every year, so therefore it would be bara moreish. Heish v'kilayim, fire and kilayim. Even though they weren't created during the 6 days of creation, they came into a thought during the Sheshes Mebrachos. Hakilayim, how do we know that? The children of Tzivon were Aya and Ana, who share Matzuas Midbar. He found the Yemim in the midbar. Mal Yemim, we don't remember Hamunus. Hamunus says with the Pnei Moshe, Mine Bnei Adam Amshulim Tzurasa. Chach Matzuasi be Chamesh Divrei Yomim. But so it's a strange type of people. But the Gra explains that it's an entity which is half human being and half horse. And I believe actually that there is such a creature in God which travels. Yes, they're called the Huinims. Houyhnhm. It's one of a race of endowed with reason, who rule the Yahus, race of degraded, brutish creatures having human form. So it must have been a concept much earlier than that. If it's the Gemara says half person, half horse. Evidently, the great Greeks had such a concept. I don't know where the word comes from, but in any event, so this is Yom Yonus Rabban Ramim Hayim. No, it's a mule. Chatzi sus v'chatzi chamor, half horse and half donkey. Yeah. So Hayim is our mules, chetzi sus, chetzi chamor. Says inside the Gemara, Reish Rabbah so Parash Vishal Goras Hames. I can't read here. Hamesu, Perish Kmo, Achenu Hemasu Asabavenu. They go Paugun Lvna, Shon Chaluka, Vishchetzi sus. Okay, Hamesu, Haimasu, which means to dissolve, and it's half a horse and half a donkey dissolved together. Like a fusion. What is the matter with this animal? Rav Yehuda. The Kosher no katanos if it has short ears. Imosus, its mother is a horse. Chamor, its father is a donkey. If it has big ears. Imo Chamor, its mother is a donkey. Sus, and the father is a horse. And one of the faculty the Nasiya told those in the house of Nasi, Imba Isum Isbun Muyon. If you want to buy mules. So hon zavnin elaine do nail the kikin by those which are have small ears. The sheimo susava aviu chamor, because the mother is a horse and the father is a donkey, and evidently these are the superior type. Maso tzivan bana. What did tzivan bana do? Zimin chamora. He brought out a female donkey. Vela alasus and. And husbanded it with a male horse. And he got this the mule. You brought to the world something which is a mazik. Evidently, the mules are violent in some way, shape, or form. Maybe also each davar shumazikon. I'm going to be upon you. which is Toshim Ziko. I'm going to bring upon you something which is damage you. Master Baruch, what Hakadosh Baruch Hu, Zimein Chachina Vela Chardon. He brought a china, which is a type of snake, and a chardon, which is a type of turtle. I don't know if it's our tab, which we call today turtle, type of turtle, or something else. That's in the chavar vor, and there came an especially poisonous snake, which is called also a road, which is the name of a wild donkey as well. So evidently, a wild donkey is very, very violent, and it's called a road, and this is half snake, half turtle, or whatever else it is. This reptile is also called a road. That's what the Moshe explains here. I think it's called a basilisk. If I'm not mistaken, this particularly poisonous snake. Miyamav lo amar adam adam, and don't say anybody. Don't believe anybody tells you that he was bitten by this chavar var b'chaya. Or that he survived, or that or that he was bitten by a rabid dog and he was survived. Or should be a tussle prayed of a chaya, or that he was kicked by a mule and he survived. But specifically a white mule. So, as the Yerushalmi in Chulin Tav Zayin, when it talks about Pinchas ben Yarmi and Rebbe had these mules in his house. So it says there that the chaya doesn't mean that they don't survive, but that the wound never heals. And perhaps means that the impression which is left also by the rabid dog will never go away either. Rabbi Levi Shem, Rabbi Zira, there were 36 hours that light which was created on the first day served to the world. By the way, we didn't explain this. He said it's a little bit strange. This idea of Kilayim were created Bein Hashmashos. Obviously, was Olam Machshava. The passage would means that we would think that no species could mate with a species which is other than its own. So therefore, Kosh Baruch Hu had to create the capacity for a species to mate other with its own in order for there to be a concept of Kilayim, even though it was not something which Kosh Baruch Hu wanted us to do, that it was supposed to be available for whoever was going to do it in the future for whatever reasons that Kosh Baruch Hu had. I think that's the shot. Let's see if there's anything here I can find quickly. And the Yaakov Mefarshim? No. Okay, let's go on. So again, Shabbos 12 hours, Shabbos 12 hours on the night of Shabbos, Shabbos 12 hours of Shabbos. Adam looked with it from one end of the world to the other. Came into the Pascha, or once the light did not cease. Another one lasted through the night, lasted the entire day of Shabbos. The entire world started singing. Shemot says, Tachas kol hashamayim yisharu. It's not in the Bible, by the way. Under all the heavens they will sing. Mi she'oro al kanfos oretz, to he whose light is on the corners of the earth. Came at Shabbos, when Shabbos left, he's chil mishamish al chayshech. Uba. First time darkness came to the world. Yisrael Adam became afraid. Perhaps he, concerning whom it says, he will smite you with his head. Okay, we will smite him with your heel, the snake. Maybe it's going to bite me. Because after the puzzle, so the darkness smites me. Amar Rabbi Levi. So Levi said, "But show is Zimin Hakadosh Baruch Hu Shnei Rafim." Hakadosh Baruch Hu brought him two boards, and the type of boards which could create sparks in some shape or form. Pikishan says then he banged them together. And fire came out. They'll see the Laila Orba Deni. Night became light for me. Be'er Chaleb Borei Mereish. He made that bracha. Shmuel Maraficha Mevarcha Ish Motzei Shabbos. So that's to make a fire, bracha and fire Motzei Shabbos. She tells us when it was first created. So again, Hakadosh Baruch Hu did not create fire. Evidently, fire only came about because the ore of Yerushalmi Berachos was Mignaz. When he created the possibility of fire, the power of combustion, already he had the Olam Machshava during Yerushalmi Berachos. Rav Huna b'shem Rav Huna b'shem Yochanan Ab Motzei Yom Kippur Baruch Aleh Shepas Shabbos Or Kol Osayom. Also, Motzei Kippur, we make a bracha Barim Re'esh, but for a different reason. It's because we were not allowed to use a light, fire the entire day. So we make a bracha Motzei Shabbos. So different. That's where there are different parameters for Barim Re'esh, Motzei Shabbos and Motzei Yom Kippur. Okay, so that's why you're supposed to look clearly for Ner Shabbos in order to make the Barim Re'esh Motzei Shabbos, because it's a candle which you cannot use. It's supposed to be but you can't use the candle, and therefore you make a bracha on it. Halacha Bab. Ein bracha on Erev Samim Shel Goyim. Don't make a bracha on the candle and the Samim which belong to non-Jews. So the assumption is that it says in Pnei Moshe, Ner B'Shum Shlo Shabbos, Sha'akum Osam Malach L'Oro. Non-Jew didn't work by its light. Kaim B'Or Shlo Shabbos Ein bracha L'Holy of the Nevad Bo Avera. We don't make a bracha because an Avera was committed with it, although this is not really an Avera, but because it was a goy, it's like that. But and b'samim shehem b'mesiba shel akum, those which should be a non-Jewish banquet. Shehem b'subim b'lisuda mari, when there's reclining for a meal. That's what about. What is not mistaken? Well, never love b'samim shifnei avodah zarah matam kama. That just says the end of Mishnah because of avodah zarah. That's the reason. Matam v'rach ma'akum lefi shek stam mesibas akum avodah zarah v'yechon b'samim shem lifnei avodah zarah. So you don't make a bracha on them because you assume it was you had a avodah zarah connection. As you say, not on fragrances which are used for to conceal the odor of a dead body. On the candle, on the psalmim, which are the cover of the mace, and the Ner B'Shamim Shlifnei Avodah Zarah, and the Ner B'Shamim which is in front of Avodah Zarah. But Moshe says that's the rationale. The first round of Mishnah, you can't make a bracha. You don't make a bracha. There's some third misconception. Don't make a bracha on the candle Motzei Shabbos over last Yasa. Make a bracha and then get hanoah from the light. No, first you have to get hanoah from light, like this, Motzei Shabbos, and then only then can you make the bracha, because you make the bracha on the hanoah which you just had. Tana, Rabbi Yaakov Kumi Rabbi Yirmiyah. Mevarchim b'samim shel goyim. You do make a bracha b'samim shel goyim. Ma'u palik? Is he arguing? Kim Nua? No, he sustained it as that it wouldn't be a machlokas. Like look now, the kikar l'od didn't change the girsa here. And I wrote here that almost all of should make this girsa. Ma'u palik kimune b'mashen. Not b'masav or ma'asin, but it's when there's putting smoke in front of his store. And it's clearly not for birds of Zorah. It's either to attract customers or to somehow enjoy for some other reason. So that's then we know it's clearly not for birds of Zorah. It's for commercial purposes. Ashashis, a lantern. The Moshe says the lekas of Shabbos. Abishlo Kovsakli on Shabbos. Even though it wasn't distinguished of Shabbos, the bracha leh. Even though it was lit by a non-Jew. Shul no nevda ba'avera. Shul no kol Shabbos. No avera was done with it. Nothing like an avera because it burned from Erev Shabbos. So a lantern, I guess, burns normally for a long time. So Shabbos Abishlo Kovas, even though it wasn't extinguished over Shabbos, mevarchin aleh, you make a bracha on it. Near a person has a candle in his underneath his clothing, or within a lantern. The panas is a type of lantern, evidently, which is doesn't give a direct light. Shoshis, I guess, gives light. Panas, maybe it's shielded in some way, shape, or form. Over to see it in a mirror. You see the flame, but you can't don't use the light. Use the light, so you can't see the flame. You don't make a bracha until you see the flame and you use the light. I wrote on the side of my Gemara, this seems to preclude electric light where you don't see a flame. Okay, and so even those hold, you can use candles, electric candles for Locust Days on Friday night. It's not so partial to allow it for Motzei Shabbos. And the truth is that even if it's just simple glass in front of, you want to consider incandescent light a flame, you would still call it simple glass. But some people hold that when it says here that bashoshes, it's no good. That when it's panos, it's no good. I'm sorry. That the panos is even a clear glass, and evidently that shoshes was some sort of lantern which didn't have any glass whatsoever, according to that understanding. Okay, since we're already on pay Dalit, we'll stop here.